Have you ever heard of a place where happiness is valued above gold? Welcome to Bhutan, the land of the thunder dragon. Here, success is measured in smiles, not bank accounts. Bhutan is a hidden Himalayan kingdom, shrouded in mystery and renowned for its breathtaking mountains and ancient cliffside monasteries. The idea of Bhutan as the happiest place on earth isn't just a slogan, it's a way of life. Imagine a government that puts well-being and spiritual contentment first, shaping every aspect of daily life. I set out to discover if a nation could truly build its identity around happiness. This journey wasn't just about travel, it was a quest to find the secret ingredient that makes Bhutan shine so brightly in our chaotic world. With curiosity and hope, I stepped into a storybook land, ready to be changed by the whispers of happiness on the wind. Getting to Bhutan is an adventure in itself. Your plane weaves between jagged Himalayan peaks, the snow-capped giants rising on either side, so close you feel you could almost reach out and touch them. The approach is both thrilling and humbling, a reminder of nature's grandeur and the remoteness of this hidden kingdom. As the aircraft descends, the lush Paro Valley unfurls below, a patchwork of green fields and winding rivers, framed by dramatic mountains. The landing itself is legendary, one of the world's most challenging, reserved for only a handful of skilled pilots. The moment you step off the plane, the air is crisp and pure, carrying the scent of pine and earth. Paro International Airport greets you not with the cold glass and steel of modern terminals, but with warm, traditional Bhutanese architecture. Colorful woodwork, sloping roofs, and intricate patterns that immediately set the tone for your journey. My guide, Kinley, welcomed me with a white kata scarf, a gesture of goodwill and respect that instantly made me feel like an honored guest, not just a tourist. The scarf, soft and light, symbolized purity and compassion, and I felt a sense of belonging from the very first moment. From the start, Bhutan felt different, calm, dignified, and deeply connected to its roots. The pace of life here is unhurried, and there's a quiet pride in the way people move through their days. As we drove from the airport, the landscape came alive. Emerald rice paddies shimmered in the sunlight. Children in vibrant traditional dress played by the roadside, and colorful prayer flags fluttered in the breeze, sending blessings across the valley. Every detail seemed to tell a story of tradition and harmony. Every sight confirmed I'd left the ordinary world behind. The scenery was breathtaking, but it was the sense of peace that truly struck me, a feeling that I was entering a place where time itself moved differently. Bhutan doesn't just open its doors, it invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to open your heart to new experiences. The country's spirit is welcoming, encouraging you to be present and mindful. Here, you're not just a visitor, you're part of something special. The warmth of the people, their genuine smiles, and the deep sense of community make you feel instantly at home, as if you've been welcomed into a family. The journey from the airport is a mindful entry into a world that moves at its own gentle pace. The winding roads invite you to let go of hurry and simply take in the beauty all around. I felt my pulse slow, my senses sharpen, and my mind open, ready to embrace something wonderfully, profoundly different. Bhutan, I realized, is not just a destination. It's an invitation to rediscover what it means to truly arrive. Bhutan's scenery is staggering, a land sculpted by the mighty Himalayas, where the mountains rise like ancient guardians, their snowy crowns glistening in the sunlight. The sheer scale and grandeur of these peaks create a sense of awe that is hard to put into words. Deep valleys carve through the landscape, while jagged peaks seem to pierce the very sky, often disappearing into a sea of clouds. The air here feels crisp and pure, carrying the scent of pine and wildflowers. Over 70% of the country is forest, protected by law and revered as sacred. These ancient woodlands are alive with the songs of birds and the rustle of leaves, creating a living tapestry that changes with the seasons. Towns and villages blend seamlessly into this lush landscape, with traditional houses built from earth and stone, their walls adorned with vibrant hand-painted symbols. Here you won't find billboards or neon lights, just a quiet respect for tradition and nature. Each morning, a gentle mist rolls down the mountains, shrouding the valleys in a soft, ethereal veil. As the sun rises, the fog slowly lifts, unveiling the majestic peaks and revealing a world that feels untouched by time. Standing on a mountainside, you feel humbled by nature's power and beauty. The silence is profound, broken only by the distant call of a bird or the whisper of the wind, inviting you to pause and reflect. Here, mountains are homes to deities, rivers are sacred, and the environment is fiercely protected. Prayer flags flutter in the breeze, carrying blessings across the land, while Chortens stand as silent witnesses to centuries of devotion. There's no litter, no plastic bags, just a collective understanding that the land's health is tied to the people's happiness. Every action, from daily chores to community celebrations, reflects a deep-rooted respect for the earth. Bhutan's harmony with nature is a lesson for the world. People here live in close connection with their environment, nurturing it as it nurtures them, creating a rare and precious balance. It's a place where the human and natural worlds exist in perfect balance, where every village, river, and forest is cherished as part of a greater whole. Every view is a reminder of how deeply happiness is rooted in respect for the earth, a truth that echoes through every mountain, valley, and heart in Bhutan. What truly defines Bhutan is its people, their warmth, kindness, and genuine smiles. Life here moves at a mindful pace, with close-knit families and communities supporting one another. Farmers laugh and sing in the fields, shopkeepers chat over butter tea. Contentment is found in simple moments, not material wealth. Archery, the national sport, is a joyful social event where villages gather, celebrate, and compete in good humor. Buddhism shapes daily life, teaching compassion, patience, and mindfulness from a young age. This spiritual foundation gives the Bhutanese a deep sense of purpose and resilience. Their happiness is not fleeting. It's a lasting state, born from community and faith. In Bhutan, joy is woven into the fabric of everyday life. In the 1970s, Bhutan's visionary fourth king made a bold declaration. Gross national happiness would be the nation's highest goal, even more important than gross domestic product. This was a radical idea at a time when most countries measured success only by economic growth and material wealth. Instead of focusing solely on money, Bhutan chose to measure progress by the happiness and well-being of its people. This philosophy became the nation's guiding star, shaping policies and daily life, and inspiring a unique path forward. Gross national happiness is built on four foundational pillars: good governance, sustainable development, cultural preservation, and environmental conservation. Each pillar is carefully balanced to ensure that no single aspect of life is neglected. These aren't just lofty ideals, they're woven into real policies. Bhutan offers free education and healthcare to all its citizens, and the Constitution guarantees that at least 60% of the country will remain covered in forest, protecting its natural beauty for generations. This focus on well-being shapes every aspect of daily life, from the way families interact to the sense of community that binds people together. Bhutanese people enjoy a strong sense of identity, belonging, and pride in their heritage. The environment remains pristine, culture is not just preserved but joyfully celebrated, and society as a whole feels less stressed and more connected. Festivals, traditions, and natural beauty are all part of everyday life. To protect its unique way of life, Bhutan limits mass tourism and avoids the spread of big chain stores or fast food outlets. This helps maintain the country's cultural integrity and keeps its towns and landscapes unspoiled. Bhutan has chosen a path of mindful, sustainable development, prioritizing the health of its people and environment over unchecked economic growth. Renewable energy, organic farming, and eco-friendly practices are encouraged at every level. It's a model that proves a nation can be rich in spirit and happiness without sacrificing its soul. Spirituality, family, and community are valued as much as material success. Bhutan's example is a powerful reminder to the world that true prosperity is measured not in currency, but in contentment, harmony, and the well-being of all its people. Thimphu, Bhutan's capital, is unlike any other. No traffic lights, just a policeman gracefully directing cars. The city blends tradition and modernity, with all buildings following traditional design. Modern offices sit beside ancient temples, and the streets are clean, orderly, and walkable. You can wander craft markets, visit the stunning Tashichodzong, or gaze at the giant Buddha Dordanma overlooking the valley. The National Memorial Chorten is alive with prayer and devotion. Thimphu's real magic is in its everyday life: bustling markets, quiet temples, and friendly conversations in the town square. It's a capital with heart and soul, proving a city can be peaceful and beautiful, not just busy and crowded. Here, human connection is valued over impersonal technology. Thimphu is a place where tradition thrives alongside progress. It's a city that invites you to slow down and truly connect. Two sacred sites stand out in Bhutan: Punakha and the Tiger's Nest Monastery. Punakha, the Palace of Great Happiness, sits at the confluence of two rivers surrounded by blooming jacaranda trees. It's the historical and spiritual heart of Bhutan, with intricate woodwork and murals that tell the nation's story. Walking its courtyards, you feel the weight of history and peace. The Tiger's Nest Monastery clings to a sheer cliff, 900 meters above Paro Valley. Legend says Guru Rinpoche flew here on a tigress and meditated in a cave. The hike up is challenging but reveals breathtaking views and a sense of pilgrimage. The monastery seems to float in the clouds, a testament to faith and determination. Inside, sacred temples surround the original meditation cave, filled with spiritual energy. Visiting these sites is more than sightseeing. It's a journey into Bhutan's soul. To understand Bhutan, you must taste its food, hearty, spicy, and unique. The national dish, emadachi, is a fiery stew of chilies and cheese, served with fluffy red rice. Local cuisine features buckwheat, maize, potatoes, and dried meats, with momos, steamed dumplings, as a favorite treat. Butter tea, or suja, is a salty, warming drink perfect for the mountain air. Bhutan's culture comes alive during Sikhis, vibrant religious festivals filled with music, dance, and color. Villagers gather in their finest clothes to celebrate, receive blessings, and connect with their heritage. The highlight is the masked dances, where performers enact ancient stories of good triumphing over evil. These festivals are not just entertainment, they're living traditions that unite the community. Experiencing Bhutan's food and festivals is to taste and feel the heart of its culture. My time in Bhutan was a dream, but its lessons are real and lasting. Bhutan teaches that true wealth lies in connection, to each other, to nature, and to inner peace. Progress doesn't require sacrificing tradition or the environment. The happiness here is deep, born from simplicity, gratitude, and community. You leave Bhutan lighter, more hopeful, and inspired to focus on what truly matters. We can all carry a piece of Bhutan's wisdom. Prioritize well-being, cherish nature, and nurture kindness. Gross national happiness is a gift to the world, a call to rethink our priorities and seek a more meaningful life. Let Bhutan's story inspire you to bring a little more happiness into your own corner of the world.